Hello everybody, welcome to the first Milton and Me episode. This is my little Milton. He's a cute little boy. Hi. Say hi, Milton.
And I ruined the video and just putting in the eyes.
Yes, I have other kids too. Yes, I'm a mother of 6 kids. This is my number 5. And this is Milton. And he has Downs. And we are learning a lot. Yes, that is my first son. And he's so awesome. So Milton, he was a home birth, and we actually didn't know that he had Downs until he was probably about somewhere between 3 and 6 months. Woo! The first 6 months of life, we just didn't, like, other people noticed, but like, you know, we saw him. We saw him gradually grow, and so we didn't notice the changes. And when he was first born, it wasn't obvious to us because we didn't really know. Like, we knew about Downs, we just didn't know anything. We knew of Downs, we just didn't know anything about it, like zero. So we didn't know what we were looking for, you know. So when you know, people started saying, "Hey, does he have Downs?" and we're like, "Well, we don't know. He hasn't been diagnosed." And so then the doctor had said it on one of his first appointments. He's like, "He might have Downs," and he showed me some of the features and everything. So I went home and started looking for what Downs was all about. Milton, you're such a speaker. He likes to throw things. Yay! Milton loves the cause and effect. That's something that will probably stick around for a while, huh? Cause and effect. We love it. Yes, we do. What's the matter? Ready? 1, 2, whee! 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 Anyway, we finally got him tested. Whee! Because we realized that he was having troubles, and we needed a lot more services for him. And if he was diagnosed, or if he got the test and he, you know, came positive with Downs, that means we'd be able to get all the programs and everything and therapy set up for him that we needed. And so he tested, came back positive, and I came home and I said, "Well, we have an X-Men, honey." And so yes, they definitely come with a lot of extra appointments, needs extra attention, but they come with a lot of extra love. So I'm sorry to anyone who doesn't have one. Woo! Because they are pure joy. Now, they're not always happy, but whoops. But they definitely are the sweetest things. Huh, Milton? Are you the sweet? Yes. But so I thought I would start a little video, because when I you know, I was blessed with this baby, but I had no idea. Like, I was clueless on everything. Absolutely clueless. Like, I scoured the internet, I asked questions, and the doctor I had wasn't good at educating, so couldn't get any of my questions answered, and I was frustrated. And the biggest help though is that I found a group, Mothers for Down Syndrome, on Facebook, and that has been my biggest help. So I'd be able to glean from things they said, or know that, oh, I'm not alone, or that's normal, because I didn't know anything, and I couldn't find, at first I couldn't find anything on the internet either, of like, because like I couldn't get him to, you know, when it was time for him to eat solids, I couldn't get him to eat solids. Like, he was a good breastfeeder, and which I was very fortunate with, and but I couldn't anything else, and there's a lot of just, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. And so I thought that I would start a video for a mother who maybe was in my same situation, and give them a little bit of a heads up, hands up, and share my mistakes and share my successes, so that you cannot make my mistakes, and maybe start a little earlier on the successes, so that you know sooner. Something that the most important thing, I think, I wish I would have understood first. I took him to the most wonderful doctor that we have here. He's actually a chiropractor, but he's more than a chiropractor. He's a glorified chiropractor. He knows everything about nutrition. He just basically is like, he's a doctor. He's amazing. And I took him because I trusted him. We've known him forever, and all of my family has gone to him. So I took him to him before I'd gotten Milton diagnosed, and I wanted to hear things from him, and so on the way to the appointment, I was afraid to ask all these questions. I don't know if I was afraid of the answers or if I was just, I don't know. I just felt so. But the song, I forget who sings it. I think it's Katy Perry, but whoever sings it sings "Say What You Want to Say." I want to see you be brave, and I was just like, oh. That's what I needed. I think God put that song on there for me on my way. So it's like, don't chicken out. Ask the questions that you have written down. You made a list of them. Ask every one of them. And, hey. And Dr. Marcus is so wonderful. He took the time to answer every question. And he said so many wonderful things. And he told me books to read and exercises and movements that I should be doing with him. But then everything was so new then, and I was so overwhelmed. The mistake I made is I didn't fully comprehend the importance of what he was telling me, like at all. And so I got the book and I started reading it, but then I had 6 kids. Well, at that point he was just 5 because he was still young, but I was soon pregnant with my daughter Danny. Yes, you are. And the mistake I made is I didn't pour myself into this book and these movements. And I know that Milton could be, I think he's wonderful and he's enough. And, I only knew what I knew then, so there's no use beating myself up or being, incredibly disappointed. I'm just glad that we understand it now and we're doing it now. And anyway, so but I didn't understand it, and I was tired all the time and overwhelmed, and so very little got done. And what I would hope that I can help other mothers is, along this journey, doing exercises with Milton, that you can do these too, and you can help your child progress way faster and be able to succeed, thrive. So, just want me to go get it. Are we playing fetch right now, huh? What if I don't get it? Neener. Oh, are we going to be mad about it? You shouldn't be mad because I'm not fetching it. He's not fetching it. Oh, doesn't be mad. You're so silly. You're just the silliest boy. Yes, you're just so silly. So luckily, Milton doesn't have any heart problems, which is something that can occur. His main issue that he struggles with is weight gain. He has a hard time. He's always very much struggled with weight gain. He was born, he was 5 pounds, and he was very tiny. And he was a good breastfeeder, but he doesn't hold on to the weight, and he easily loses it. And so anyway, we can talk more about that later, but yeah, so weight gain is an issue for him, and we've definitely come a long way on a journey, and we've come where we are, and we're happy that we've climbed the mountain that we have climbed and gotten to where we are. Now we're trying to climb another mountain and get up there. But we've definitely come a long way, and that's something I'd also say is like, look back on where you were and see where you are now, and while you're going through the mud of climbing up that hill, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is, and there'll be hard days, but it totally is worth it. And be proud of what you have accomplished, and remember, you are enough. you are enough, and your baby is enough, okay? If you remember that and know that, then there'll be less tears and more focusing on what's important instead of focusing on how much you're not doing, because when you do that, you get nowhere. You're not progressing. So focus on what you are doing and that you're both enough, and then you'll succeed much faster and much better. Anyway, so there's our first little video, little introduction, kind of messy. And yes, I have children who love the camera and would like to see themselves, so they will pop in and out, and that's just how it is. And we have music playing all the time because Milton, he eats just purees. Currently, he does not do textures. We're working on that. No. But he eats way better when we have music. And on those days where he doesn't want to eat willingly, speedy toys and noisy things, he loves it. He loves the stimulation. He loves it. And it helps me to get his food down him so that he at least gets a meal. So, anyway, hope you gleaned anything from this. And hope you all have a great day. Rock on.